Hey, I'm Alex, and let's be real. The editing process is often the single biggest thing that makes creators stall hard. You can have incredible ideas, great conversations, and hours of raw footage, but when it comes time to clean it up and turn it into snackable clips, everything suddenly slows to a crawl. I have spent years messing around with various tools and different workflows, and honestly, the landscape for video production has changed quite a bit. A while back, text-based editing tools like Descript made life so much easier because editing a transcript instead of wrestling with waveforms was a total game changer. But if you are trying to run a serious content machine today, there is actually an even better approach using tools that automatically find the good bits. These tools can take your long videos and instantly turn them into ready-to-post clips without you manually scrubbing through hours of footage. Enter Vizard. And while I'm not saying it is the only option out there, it is definitely the one that finally made me stop dreading the content repurposing process. Before I dive headfirst into Vizard, let's do a quick tour of the other options I still turn to sometimes because nothing is really one size fits all. First up is Riverside, which is a top pick if you have heard my channel or follow creators who prioritize pristine remote recordings. It is awesome for capturing both sides of a conversation in high-quality audio and video, plus their editor has a neat text-based workflow that is very similar to Descript. You simply upload your file, generate a transcript, and then you can literally delete words in the document and watch the timeline trim itself automatically. The AI tools in Riverside can remove awkward pauses, kill filler words, and they even generate short-form clips for your social media channels. So, in terms of recording and editing in one single place, it is a very tidy and effective solution. But here's the thing with Riverside, it is primarily a recording platform first, so its editor is great for cleaning up a podcast or an interview. If your main job is turning hours of content into dozens of social clips across various platforms, you will still end up doing a lot of manual picking and scheduling. The auto clip suggestions are certainly useful, but they don't offer the deep level of automated curation and posting that creators need when they are scaling up. So yes, Riverside is fantastic for studio quality recording and fast edits, but it is not a full set it and forget it repurposing engine. On the other end of the spectrum, you have got the classic free options like iMovie for Mac or Windows native video apps. These are great if you want a zero-cost way to splice, add titles, and perform basic trimming on your footage. You get drag and drop timelines, a few presets, and some transitions, and you are off to the races. But the problem is that they are all completely manual processes. If you are editing a 45-minute interview and trying to create 10 clips for TikTok, YouTube Shorts, and Reels, you will be there all week. There is no transcript-driven trimming, no auto-detect for highlights, and zero scheduling or multi-platform posting built in. These apps are handy for hobbyists, but not for folks who want to grow fast without burning out. Then there is Adobe Premiere Pro, which is the gold standard for heavy-duty professional lifting. If your videos need cinematic color grading, complex motion graphics, and absolute control over every single frame, Premiere is basically unbeatable. It even has transcription and text-based editing now, which is pretty cool, but here is the trade-off you need to consider. Premiere is deep and dense with a steep learning curve, and the whole workflow still expects you to be the one making every editorial decision. Plus, it is honestly overkill for most creators who just want to chop long-form content into attention-grabbing moments. Essentially, Premiere equals power, but it certainly does not equal speed or automation for repurposing. So where exactly does Vizard fit into all of this landscape? Think of Vizard as the missing middle because it is built specifically for creators who need to scale their repurposing efforts. You bring in your long videos, whether they are interviews, live streams, podcasts, or vlogs, and Vizard's AI automatically finds the viral-worthy moments for you. It is not just chopping at random. The system looks for engagement triggers, punchlines, emotional beats, and standout sound bites. Then it generates ready-to-post clips with captions and proper framing for every single social platform. The reason that this matters is simple. Attention is incredibly short, and posting consistently across platforms is the only way to win. With Vizard, you don't have to be a professional video editor to achieve that level of consistency. The three core things I love are auto-editing viral clips, auto-scheduling, and a content calendar that lets you manage everything in one place. Auto-editing means the tool does the heavy lifting of spotting clips that are actually going to resonate with your audience. Auto-schedule means you can set your posting frequency and let the system publish them across your socials according to your specific cadence. And the content calendar gives you a single dashboard to review, tweak, and approve clips before they go live, so no hopping between 5 different platforms. Compare that to the solutions we just talked about. Riverside records beautifully but doesn't really automate the posting part. iMovie and Windows apps are free but purely manual, and Premiere is brilliant but far too time-consuming for quick repurposing funnels. Vizard sits in the sweet spot because it is fast, it automates the parts that slow creators down, and it still leaves you in control to tweak things if you want. And before you ask, yes, the clips Vizard creates are fully customizable. The captions, the in-out points, and the aspect ratio, you can tweak them so they don't feel like generic factory content. That is huge because templates that look cookie-cutter are a fast route to low engagement. Vizard's defaults are smart, but you can definitely make the clips sound and look like you. Now, I'm not saying Vizard replaces Riverside or Premiere because they can actually be complementary tools. Want the best-sounding studio-grade audio? Record on Riverside and then feed that file into Vizard for your repurposing. Need a cinematic trailer or a polished long-form edit? Premiere is still your go-to for that kind of masterpiece. But for the day-to-day grind of turning long streams into daily or weekly social posts, Vizard saves hours of work. You go from upload to post in just a fraction of the time. One other thing I love, Vizard's scheduling and calendar features mean you can batch produce content and then simply walk away. Set it up once. Your posting windows, your formats, and the AI takes care of all the distribution for you. If you are managing multiple channels or trying to scale content for a brand, that alone pays for itself in time saved. Of course, nothing is perfect, and if you need ultra-precise frame-by-frame edits or advanced color work, Vizard isn't trying to be Premiere. And if you are particular about every single word of a transcript, there will still be times you want a hands-on editor like Descript or Premiere. But for most creators trying to grow reach without hiring a full-time editor, Vizard hits the perfect balance between speed, quality, and control. So what is the verdict on all of this? If you are producing long-form content and want to actually show up across social without sacrificing hours, give Vizard a serious look. If you are starting out on a budget and want manual control, iMovie or your native Windows app will definitely get you moving. If pristine recording is your priority, Riverside is an excellent choice. And if you need full professional-grade finishing, yeah, Premiere still rules that space. But for turning a single long interview into a pipeline of viral clips with captions, aspect ratios, and scheduling handled, Vizard is the one that changes the game. It makes the otherwise tedious parts of repurposing feel almost fun and frees you up to do what you actually enjoy, make content, and try new ideas. If you are curious, I have left a link in the description where you can try Vizard and see how it handles one of your long videos. Don't go thinking you need a full studio team to be consistent. These tools are literally built for creators who want to keep momentum without burning out. Alright, that is it for today. If you found this walkthrough helpful, hit subscribe and like, because more breakdowns like this are coming your way. And if you want me to run a test clip through Vizard and show the before and after, drop a comment or send me a link. I will do a follow-up with real examples so you can see the difference for yourself. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.